What if I told you that you don't need a massive salary to achieve financial freedom? Seriously, some of the most financially secure people that I know aren't earning six figures. They've simply mastered the art of making their money work for them. And that's exactly what we're gonna unlock in the next 10 minutes. I'm gonna show you a clear month-by-month plan that can completely transform your financial life in just 6 months. This is the same blueprint that's helped thousands go from living paycheck to paycheck to building real wealth. Hi, I'm Emily, financially free mom of two, your big sister in finance and founder of Soro, where we make personal finance clear, relatable, and actually useful for us figuring out life and money. If this is something you're into, then hit the like and subscribe button and keep watching. Month 1 is all about what I call the ostrich effect. That very human tendency to avoid things that make us uncomfortable. Like, have you ever put off checking your bank account after a slightly unhinged Target run? Yeah. Same. Our brains are trying to convince us that if we don't look, the problem doesn't exist. But the truth is, it's actually the opposite. Avoidance only makes it worse. So this month, we're gonna do the opposite. We're ripping off the Band-Aid. We're replacing anxiety with clarity by actually facing your finances and tracking what I call the core 4 numbers. These are the only numbers you need to focus on right now. Your income, your fixed costs, your monthly savings or investments, and your discretionary spending. And I get it, this part can feel scary, but this is where everything starts to shift because knowledge is power. You can't fix a leaky boat if you don't know where the holes are. This step is the foundation for everything we're building in the months ahead. Keep it simple, seriously, don't overcomplicate it. If you want something easy to follow, I've linked the budget tracker in the description below. I built it using feedback from hundreds of clients to make it as straightforward and actually useful as possible. And it's the one that I use myself. Month 2. Save 1 month worth of salary. I know it may sound like a lot, but doing this one step moves you into the top percentile of people who are actually taking control of their money. Humans are wired for instant gratification, and saving money goes against that. It's taking money away from what you would have spent it on otherwise, so it feels like a loss. But here's the reframe. You're not taking money away, you're buying freedom. You're buying breathing room. So for 1 month, go all out. You might not be able to save it all in 1 month, and that's okay. Don't stretch it out too much, but be honest with yourself. Pause your subscriptions, don't eat out, cut the unnecessary spending. It's temporary because the faster you can build this, the faster you break free from the paycheck to paycheck cycle. Let's move on to month 3. Tackle high interest debt and start saving that emergency fund. Most people try to pay off debt and save at the same time. Trust me, you're guaranteed to just keep spinning your wheels. And that's because they treat all debt like bad debt. Let's separate the bad debt from the good debt. Bad debt is considered high interest, so anything over 6%. This will include any consumer debt, including car loans and credit cards. The good debt are things like student loans, mortgage payments, and a business loan. We're not focused on the good debt right now, we're focused on the bad debt, which keeps you from moving forward, and it's gonna come with those nasty high interest rates. Rank your debts from highest to lowest interest rate. Pay off the one with the highest interest rate first. How much should you be paying? This is what you calculated out in month 1. After your fixed costs are taken care of, take as much of what is left over and put it towards that debt. Once you've tackled your debt payoff strategy, move towards your emergency fund. This way, you're making fast progress. Save 3 to 6 months worth of salary, but just make sure you don't get stuck here. People get stuck just stacking cash, and then it actually limits their financial growth. Just put it in a high yield savings account so it's accessible, but not too accessible. You don't want to accidentally spend it on a vacation that you saved for. Month number 4, keep going for that emergency fund goal while you start investing. People think investing is something you do after you've already saved a ton of money, and that's just not true. The truth is, the sooner you start, the more wealth you'll be able to build. So here are my 4 steps to get you started on investing. Step 1, max out your employer match and any other employer benefits. It's a 100% return on your investment and literally free money. Step 2, open a tax advantage retirement account, so a Roth or a traditional IRA. And step 3, invest in broad market index funds. This includes low fee index funds and the target date funds. You don't need to pick stocks or do a lot lot of research. Historically, using this method, you'll get an average of 10% annual return rate. That means your money is doubling every 7 years. And step 4, keep building out that emergency fund. Not having one in a true emergency is the fastest way to drain your wealth and stop your progress. So how do you do both, emergency fund and investing? Maybe in the beginning, focus 100% on your emergency fund. After that, put 30% into investments and then 50%. And once your emergency fund is finally filled up, put everything towards investments. That means you're not missing out on dollar cost averaging, gains in the market, and lost compound interest. The best way to get started is literally just taking action. Month 5, we're almost at the end here, so bear with me. You're only 2 months away from a totally different financial future. Month 5, we're going to be focusing on increasing your income. Income is the fastest way to grow your wealth, and I get it, easier said than done, right? I mean, everyone wants to be making more money, but it's time to start getting strategic. A job should be offering you one of 2 things, a learning opportunity or an earning opportunity. Ideally both, but if you're not leveraging this right now, you want to be doing something about it. Most often, switching jobs is the fastest way to increasing your income, even if it's a lateral move, but at a different company. So start exploring. It's free to apply and free to attend an interview or 2 to scope out the market. You can't take loyalty to the bank, so don't give that to employers who are undervaluing you, and start making the move that is benefiting you. Of course, you can start a side hustle, but getting more through your paycheck is truly the simplest way to do it. And then we're on to month 6. Automate and optimize your finances. Have you ever been on a diet and been so good about making healthy food choices in the morning, but by the time the evening rolls around, you're elbow deep in a bag of chips? This is called decision fatigue. Our brain gets tired making these mental decisions, and we end up defaulting back to our normal routines faster than you think. So you could be bringing your lunch to work to save money, and then by night be scrolling and buying your favorite influencer's entire daily skincare routine. That's why automation is one of the most powerful things you can use to your advantage. Don't let yourself leave room for that inconsistency. Don't rely on motivation. Rely on the things that you don't have to think about. The secret to financial success isn't discipline. It's removing the need for discipline altogether. So in this month, we are automating your entire money system. Bills are put on auto pay, automatic deposits, and monthly buys of your favorite index funds. This is going to avoid late fees, protect your credit score, and keep growing your wealth. Whatever is left in your account, it's gonna be for your everyday spending and on the fun stuff. So take some time to review and adjust your financial plan. Take the numbers from month 1 and review if these are bringing you the joy and the life that you want. Your life is going to change constantly, and so will your financial plan. So now that you've finally done the hard work, don't go back into ostrich mode. There are always new tax laws, new investment opportunities, and new money-saving strategies. So to keep that momentum going, you can always subscribe to this channel. I upload videos to help you feel confident with your money and ultimately feel confident in every aspect of your life. And then sometimes I throw in some mom content in there too. So hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.